If you are thinking about moving to Muskoka, well, you're one of many. We are going to do a Google Map tour of what is happening in Muskoka, where to go, where to be, where not to be. And we are specifically going to be talking about Bracebridge today, but we will do a bit of an overview of Muskoka. So you stay tuned, and there are more videos coming, not just of Bracebridge, Huntsville, Gravenhurst, the works. But today it's Bracebridge and Muskoka. So stay tuned. So if you are thinking of moving to Muskoka, in this video we are going to show you around Muskoka and things to do here in Muskoka. If this is your first time on this channel and you want to know everything about living here in Muskoka, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Muskoka. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you, looking for help on making their move to Muskoka, and we absolutely love it. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of the information is in the description below, so we can help you make a smooth move to Muskoka. Let's, if you are, even thinking about moving to Muskoka or want a vacation here, this is the video for you. So, as we look at the map here, you'll see Toronto here. We are 2 hours north, okay? And basically, you'll just want to take Highway 400 up through Barrie. And then once you get to Barrie, you're going to go Highway 11 through Oro, Orillia, Washego into Gravenhurst. Now you're in Muskoka. So from the south, Washego. To the east, we're Huntsville, Algonquin Park. And to the west, over here, Honey Harbor. So what are we known for? Like Muskoka, everybody knows that Muskoka is known kind of as your luxury cottage country area, and it's known for that, for the big three lakes. So the big three lakes, let's just zoom in on those for a minute. So we've got Lake Muskoka down here, Gravenhurst, Bracebridge area. We have Lake Joe over here to the east of Highway 400, and we have Lake Rosso in the middle. Those are your big three lakes. If you're planning on cottaging there or finding a cottage there, you're going to be upwards of well over $1 million, and into the, probably the average is sitting around, $2.3 million for a cottage on one of the big lakes, but they can go upwards of 10. Did I say thousand? I hope I said million. 10, 12. $20 million, depending on who it is. I mean, we have celebrities here, so their cottages obviously are super high end. If you're not looking for a cottage in over $1 million, look at this map, okay? We are filled with smaller lakes. I think they said that we have over 900 lakes in Muskoka. So there's no shortage of finding a smaller cottage on some water. Could be a small lake, or it could be one of our main rivers. Okay, so we told you how to get here. So let's just zoom in and, why do you want to move here? Well, get out of the hustle and bustle of Toronto is one reason. Fresh air. Black flies in the spring, mosquitoes in the summer. No, just kidding. Well, it can get bad in some areas. I personally spray for bugs, so they don't bother me too much. But the water, the trails, everything is just so, the pace is different. It's just a whole different atmosphere than being in Toronto. Like when I drive south, I get to about Barrie, and I start to stiffen up, And the further south I get, the further stressed I get driving in Toronto traffic. So, and the 401 is just a disaster. So, up here, like in Bracebridge, which is what we're going to talk about right today, I think all we have is 4 or 5 traffic lights in all of Bracebridge. So, and it takes like 10 minutes to get from one side of town to the other side of town. So yeah, it's not a huge population. Our regular residents were sitting at about just a little over 17,000 now, as of 2021. So that's good. It has grown, which is awesome. We've got some new builds that have been going on. Those are pretty much detached and semi-detached homes and condos. Those recent ones have all sold out. But if you are looking for condos and some other detached homes, they are building more. If you're not looking for a resale, so they are located. We've got the River's Edge is going in over here somewhere. I think River's Edge condos are there. You can find one bedroom, one bath for I think the minimum amount is $400,000, all the way up to the penthouse, top floor, and much larger condo for about $1.4 million. If you go down the way here and just follow the river past here and out, we are, I don't know, somewhere along here. I think it's in here somewhere. Might be over here. Anyways, there are other condos going in. So these ones over here were called the River's Edge. And these ones over here, what were they called? They are called, sorry, just let me check my notes here. If I can find it, Upper Vista. Upper Vista is being built here, and those ones are actually going to be some detached homes. So I'm not sure price point there, but I do have all the information. So if you are interested in any new construction, you can reach out to me and I will get that information to you. There are also two other, oh, there's the Upper Vista right there, developer. Oh, he lives in there. But yeah, so there are a few more areas that are new construction, but for the most part, you know, we have some nice areas that are like 30 years old, with larger properties and, sorry, just let me zoom out here for a little bit. In here, these are all larger properties with larger homes and, you know, like a half acre or so. They're not huge properties by any means, but, you know, you can find a nice home in here with mature trees. It's well sought after. So when there is one that's for sale, they normally go pretty quickly. Now, the price has been changing, as you probably all know. After the pandemic high, crazy prices, things have come way down. I would say, you know, like in this area here, they've gone from, some of them were going for over $1 million. And now I would say the average is a little under 700,000. So we've definitely had a drop of $200,000 to $300,000 in value since the peak of the pandemic to now. And another area that is very similar to this area is over here, you know, Cedar Lane, and in here. Yeah, so some nice areas within Muskoka. If you're looking for more property, you know, continue going out Cedar Lane, all right? You're going to, you know, there's going to be acreage and nice big properties out there with some nice homes. Or you can travel along here, 118, you know, South Monk Road, Ziska Road, all these places down here, Muskoka Beach Road, they all have larger properties. There's some, you know, vacant, if you're looking for vacant properties, there is quite a bit listed for sale right now. So if you're interested in purchasing property and building, that's another option for you as well. Alrighty, so what do we have in Bracebridge? Well, let's get into that in a minute. So when you're coming up Highway 11, you're going to get off here. You know, you can get, there's 3 or 4 exits. But if you want to get off at the first one, it's Highway 118. kind of comes in a little bit of an industrial area here. Yeah, so if you're interested in climbing, this is new, kind of exciting for people that really enjoy climbing. They can do that in the winter. And again, I said, so we've got some industrial area in here, lots of stuff. Here you've got some, this is all where the dealerships are. If you've got a boat or motorcycle or skidoo, this is where you want to get it fixed. This is the river, obviously. If you go to the right up here, then you're going to head towards the main street. Here is the dog park, so if you're coming into town and you want to hit the dog park first, just hang a left here on Beaumont Drive. Otherwise, you want to hit the main strip, then you're going to hang a right and go up Ecclestone. Kelvin Park is awesome. This is where I took my kids a lot when they were little. There's a cute little park there. There's also the rowing club is there, and defibrillator machines there too. So yeah, there has been need of that with the Bracebridge Bay Park here in the bay. Unfortunately, there is a large current here right by the falls, so that you don't want to get too close to the falls. It is it'll suck you under, and unfortunately we've had some fatalities. So stick over here where the docks are, away from the falls, and there's a beach on the other side of the bay as well. So those are safe places to be swimming. All right, so let's zoom in a little bit more and let's see what's on the main street. Like I said, there's only about 4 or 5 stoplights in town. This is the main 4-way stop here. So as you come in, you can, here's a nice, it's called Inn at the Falls. It's a nice little hotel. We'll zoom in a little bit more. So all of our stores, all our little boutiques, people that want to kind of, wander the main street, this is where you're going to go here. And let's just zoom in and see what we've got. So we've got all kinds of clothing stores. The ice cream shops open in the summer. Butter tarts are yummy. Furniture store, body piercing. We've got pubs. We have a shoe store, salons, banks. Muskoka bearwear. Everybody wants to have Muskoka bearwear, so you have the paws on your bum. So you got to stop in there. You want a bicycle? Do you need over here? I don't see it, but Moose FM is in here. Go say hi to them, and maybe they've got some stuff that they can give you, a pen or a lanyard or something like that. Say hello to them. They love having company. More little boutiques and things. Your cannabis store. We got a church in behind here. This is senior active living. Lots of people go there. This is one of my favorite restaurants, the Old Station. And we've got a vapor store, cannabis store, fireworks store. This is new as well. We've got another salon. We've got a library, Service Canada. We've got real estate, pizza. Our cinema is here, not too large, but at least we have one. And over here we've got our main park, which is nicely done up at all seasons, but in the winter it's particularly nice. This whole main street is done up very nicely. We've got a computer store here. Some things are just not, can't see what they are, but another inn. Some of these inns, just be careful with them because they're probably, there's some full-time residents or mid-term residents that live in them. So anyways, make sure you go to Google reviews. You want to go there if ever you're looking for hotels or Airbnbs. Go to the Google reviews. That will be helpful to make sure that you're in a good spot. Yeah, so we're a tourist town, so you're going to see lots and lots of restaurants. We've got Mexican, Chinese, we've got delis, we've got more salons, insurance, and we've got a thrift store, and we've got a candle store and post office, sewing alterations. Over here you've got fish and chips, and Oliver's Coffee is pretty much everywhere in Muskoka. There's in each of the towns. Up here is the Muskoka Natural Food Market. So if you need car charging, that's where you want to go. Also, there's car charging at our curling and golf club at South Muskoka, which I'll show you in a little bit. We've got a furniture store, and we've got a walk-in clinics. There's one here and there's one around the corner that I'll show you. Now we're headed here. We got another corner. If we go down here, there's more stores. But we got Scotiabank, more pizza places, and the drugstore. And if you need a haircut, you can go in there. If you like Indian food, this is where you want to go. And if you need any wiring at your place, your cottage, Muskoka Audio is great. They will, they're busy, but they know what they're doing, and they can hook you up with all your surround sound and all your TVs and things like that. So they're really good to talk to. All right, so we're coming off of the main street. We're going to go down Monk Street, and we've got a little bit of residential here, some apartments and some housing here. And then this is kind of another main, this is actually a traffic light. We've got your Tim Hortons. We have lots of, again, there's more fast food restaurants in here. Barrel House is really good if you like a nice sandwich. Wabora for Japanese, one of my favorite spots. And another hair salon. And as we go across the road here, you're going to see Rexall. There's also Dynacare if you've got to do blood work, and right beside that is another walk-in clinic. You can't see it there. We've got Bracebridge Hardware Store, McDonald's, and LCBO, and another restaurant. And there is also another cannabis store in here. This is a plaza as well, so we've got we've got fabric store if anybody's into knitting or such. You want to go there. We have a paint store here, and lighting, and KFC, and this is no longer here. This is UPS is on the main street. Go across the street and you're looking for Starbucks instead of Tim Hortons. That's right here. And we've got Bracebridge Source for Sports, another bank. We've got Pet Value on this side of town. There's another one on the other side of town. There is Staples, big box stores, Food Basics, Canadian Tire, Dollarama. Actually, Food Basics is across the road. But anyways, Swiss Chalet and your independent grocer. So that's kind of like, whoop, oh, sorry about that. I went too far. Okay, that's mostly in town. Let's just go to the other side of town. So if you didn't come in on 118, you could have came in at Taylor Road, which is up here. And Taylor Road is where some more big box stores are. So you've got Home Depot, Walmart, you got some more restaurants, A&W, there's the Tim Hortons here as well. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, oh, there it is, Tim Hortons. Baseball and disc golf is over here, just on the other side of, it's east of Highway 11 on Taylor Road there. And if you're emptying your cottage of junk, the dump is over here on Rosewarne Drive, and they will charge you to get rid of your stuff, but that's pretty normal. All right, so more travel, another hotel. We've got a Catholic school here, and we've got churches, many churches around town. Yeah, so now we're kind of heading back to the main street. The main street's over here. So, we're 2 to 3 minute drive from the Home Depot to the main street. So it's not very far. Alrighty, what else do we want to tell you? Okay, so, sorry about that. I want to show you where the golf and stuff is. All right, so this is right in town, South Muskoka Curling and Golf Club. So this was the main street here. So you're just going to come up here and hang a right on Littard and then into the South Muskoka Curling and Golf Club. And like I said, there is chargers here for you to use as well. There was some new building in here. I think they're all sold now. New construction and another church. I'm just trying to think of what else is up here we want to show you. We want to show you retirement residence. This is the nicest one in town. So here's, we're heading up Manitoba Street, which is also known as Highway 4, Muskoka Road 4, hang a right on Douglas Drive, and there's Castle Peak, which is a super good retirement home if you're considering or you need to move somebody into retirement living. Great place to be. All right, let's so we talked about disc golf, and I talked about the rowing club, and here's Muskoka Highlands Golf Club. They also have where you can hit into a screen, and they've got leagues so that you're like golfing in Phoenix, Arizona, or some of the best golf courses in the world. So you can do that virtually with at the Muskoka Highlands. And they also have obviously a driving range, and there's lawn bowling as well if you're into that. We do have 2 vets hospitals in Bracebridge, one here and the other one is more in town. I think it's on Balls Drive. Yeah, it's Balls Drive. It's right here, I think. Here is the SPCA of Muskoka, the Animal Center, as we kind of are heading outside of town now. There's another golf course out here. It is right across from Touchstone, which would be somewhere around here. Yeah, so it's Kerry Glen Road is where the golf course is, but it doesn't show on the map, there it is. Fairways at Kerry Glen. This is a super nice course as well. If you keep going, you're going to end up in Port Carling. So we're not going to talk about Port Carling today. So what else do we have? I told you what we have. There's campgrounds, and obviously where there's water, there's lots of beaches. If we go here, this is one of the places I used to go. There's a cool walking trail at Strawberry Bay. Here's Kirby's Beach, which is, it's nice and shallow, good for little kids. Just set yourself up on the beach and give them their water wings and let them go. They'll be great. Keep an eye on them. There's children camps in the summer. There's festivals. There's all kinds of activities, community sports. There's tennis, pickleball, soccer ball, basketball, climbing, boating, fitness clubs all over town. And I'll just tell you my favorite one because I happen to be going there. And it's Hive Muskoka. And it is right up here. Somewhere in here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right back in here. And it's not showing, but I believe it's this building. It's in this building right here. And Fiona is an amazing personal coach. Yeah. So what do we want to do in Muskoka? We're going hiking, we're going biking, we're going snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, snowmobiling. There's tons and tons of snowmobile trails throughout Muskoka. Be careful of the lakes and rivers. You just never know how thick the ice is. And we've got new construction going on. We've got lots of inventory, more than what we've had, during the pandemic. Things are on the market longer right now. I hope that this was helpful for you. There is lots to do in Bracebridge, and this is just a piece of the pie. This is just one town out of many in Muskoka. So I will talk more about the other towns in another video. So be sure to stay tuned and subscribe so you can get updated when the next video is coming out. And if you are even thinking about moving to Muskoka or cottaging in Muskoka, then you'll want to hit the subscribe button. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you, looking for help on making their move to Muskoka, and we absolutely love it. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information is in the description below so we can help you make a smooth move to Muskoka.